What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to jump back into this DMH-wt8600nex. I did some more research on this thing. Been really spending a lot of time with this thing trying to figure out what it can and can't do. And it's pretty much, featured packed, man. Like I said before in my other video, there's a lot going on with this thing right here. And I was able to get a lot of the stuff, situated with the car as far as the backup camera and the volume controls on the steering wheel. All that's been resolved now. Backup camera works now. I found out how to use the browser. I found out how to put the sports on there, put the backup picture and all that stuff, like the background picture. So yeah, let me take y'all through this. So for those who don't know, DMH-wt8600nex is Pioneer's flagship, and what it is a capacitive touchscreen, 720p HD resolution on the screen. It's real slick, man. Let me walk y'all through it. So as you can see right here, this is my Android Auto. It's wireless right now. My phone is right here, and it's a Note 10 Plus. So if you have a Note 10, an S20, or a Pixel device, it'll work fine with this. And of course, it does Apple CarPlay wireless as well. I'm not really certain on the phones you need for that particular one, but I have the latest one, so it works good with me. I guess you could do your research and see exactly which ones you need to work with this particular device. But yeah, let me step you out through it here. So got the picture in the background. It's myself and my daughter, and another picture there in the background. So like I said before, we got your Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, HD radio, your Bluetooth, USB, and I also have that bypass with the video bypass for the e-brake. Your iPod, I don't know who the heck has one of those, but it's there. Your dimming settings. So what this dimming setting does right here, as soon as you touch it, it's going to brighten it or bring it back down to it's going to brighten it to its max and bring it back down to the lowest. Right now it's at this lowest point. The device gets pretty freaking bright. Let you see how bright it gets. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera or not about how bright it got just now, but it really did. Bring that down. All right, that's better. Jeez. So I swipe over my device here. You see, I got my hotspot going right now with my Bluetooth on my phone. That's my phone coming through. Got my browser right here, sports and weather. It's pretty much generic looking stuff for the weather. When you touch it, it just brings up like a real generic looking screen, which is fine. I guess it gets the job done. It'll refresh in a second and show you some real generic looking stuff. Nothing too like mind blowing there. Whenever it wants to refresh. Either way, nonetheless, that's a fail right there, but whatever. So let me go back. Like I said, let me see if my browser's even working. Dang, my browser's not even working right now. Oh, here it goes. It's popping up now. So your browser is set up through that third-party device on your phone, that car AV link. So it uses that. That's how you set your favorites on your browser when you're browsing the internet on the, you see, it went to blank anyway. When you're browsing the internet on the phone. Right now I have it on YouTube. Let me see if he'll pull that up. For some reason it's not. But that's how I was fighting with this thing. Sometimes it's acting a little iffy. I don't know if I need a dedicated hotspot in my car to deal with this particular thing all the time, or can I use a hotspot in my phone? But either way, it's acting a little funny style with that. I don't know. I guess I got to do some more research on that. It's probably going to kick out an error here in a second, saying that I won't be able to do it. Probably because I'm using Android Auto and it's wireless, and it's using that same wireless signal to run the Android Auto, but also trying to give an internet signal. I'm not certain. I got to research that and see if that's actually the issue here. but I'm thinking that's what it is. Either way, kick it back out. Like I said, swipe back over. Got my car features working. Now some of these things, they're not really working to the full potential. Like my fuel gauge is saying 0. My intake says 140. I don't know where this information is coming from. I think it's coming from the CAN bus itself. Let me see if the RPMs go up. So it jumped up. Miles per hour, of course, stays the same. I guess this load right here, I guess that's my my boost. I have no idea what this crap is. Keep it funky with you. I'm just really feeling with this part over here right now. But that's the gauges. Click over here. It shows you tire pressure. For some reason, that's another thing that's not working yet. I don't know if I need a particular, maybe not this particular car has these features that are automatically populated. I might need a different model car, but I thought this one would do. But at least it's giving me my voltage on my battery, which is good. And it's also displaying, it's basically a redundant of this down here, but none of this stuff is functional. So like if I touch the fan, nothing happens. Yeah, it's showing me it's 62 degrees. Yeah, that's cool. Like that right there, nothing's happening when I do that. But if I actually change it down here, it actually reflects up here. Like if I increase the temperature in the car, it'll reflect up here, which is good. It gets kind of redundancy. But none of this stuff up here is actual functional. It's just there for what, I don't know. But my parking sensors, they do work. It shows a mini picture of the car, which is good. Shows me that. And I have no idea what the hell these two things are. They're grayed out. But it's also, I guess I would have to put the car in reverse, which I will right now. So it shows me my daughter's bike. Pretty much back the hell up on it, but it's right there. It has the guidelines, which are there. But what it doesn't do, it gives me a trajectory. Like if I turn the steering wheel, it doesn't turn with it as well. So whatever, it is what it is. At least I got my backup camera going, and I also got my steering wheel controls going. So my steering wheel controls, you know, volume up, volume down, change the tracks. See if I can get something playing first. So if when I press and hold it, it mutes it, which is good. When cops run down on you, the system's pretty loud, so you run down and you press and hold your volume, it mutes it. Like I said, I got my skip track here, which it will, which is good. All your function buttons right here, so your Siri or your Android Auto, your Android Siri or your Google Assistant works, and all your other volume controls work with this now. Now I can say it's confirmed that I know it does work. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm in the process of installing the front-facing camera so I can actually do that dual function with the cameras. So right now, 1 or 2, I just tested it, made sure it did work, so it does work. But you know, 1 is the backup camera, 1 is the front camera. I'll be rewiring that sucker when I get a little bit of time. You know, I'll definitely post that and let you guys know what's what, man. Sorry I couldn't get this browser sucker here working. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. I believe it's pretty much what I'm thinking about with that whole browser situation. I got no team selected. That's a fail. See the weather populated yet? Heck no, jeez. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I need a dedicated hotspot in the car, not running Android Auto for this sucker to work. Let me try something out. Hold on. Let me disconnect the Android Auto and see if I can pull it up. Oh, what you got? All right, guys, I'm back. So pretty much figured out how everything is supposed to operate right now as far as the browser is concerned and the front-facing camera and all that good stuff. So check it out. This is what we got going on. So right now I'm on Android Auto, and I have a dedicated Wi-Fi hotspot set up right now. So I'm on YouTube itself right here. You can see I can maximize it. Contents over here on the side. It's a full browser, see there. I have my video right here playing. I don't want to play that. Spinning. So go back out. Like I said, I have both cameras hooked up now. So that's my garage, the front of it. And I don't think it's going to display my rear right now because I'm not in reverse, but it would normally display the rear. I'll throw it in reverse right now so I can show you. Take it back out. That's reverse. That's the front. It's my browser. Of course, you got your weather. It's 83 right now, which is good. So what I also figured out too is that this screen right here is configurable. I can maximize this or minimize this, put how many widgets on this side as I want using that particular application. This app right here. You use this app right here to set up your home screen. So you can edit all this stuff right here. You can put your background pictures in there at that time, and those background pictures changes from the home screen and like your video screen. So normally this wouldn't be here. It would be like my Android Auto would be there. But since I have my browser pulled up, that's where it's going to be placed. I don't have no team selected right now because I'm using a different phone, so it pulls up a whole different profile for your background. So you see it, the video is playing in the background, so it does like this little picture-in-picture thing. But yeah, this thing is extremely cool, man. This is definitely a pickup for 2020. If you guys are interested, man, like, shoot me some more questions. If you have more questions, you gotta have some good questions, about the dimensions, about if it's single DIN chassis, will it work on any configuration? And it pretty much does. As long as your car has a radio, single DIN, double DIN, shallow, whichever the case may be, this particular radio, because of the design of it, this halo design, it can fit in any area where it has a radio at. So yeah, guys, just let me know, man. If you got any other questions, shoot me some more comments. I'll get them answered as quick as possible, man. All right, thanks a lot, fellas. Later.